up with the BCE News. We welcome staff, students, and visitors to our broadcast. Today is Wednesday, October 25th. It is a day 4 on the special schedule.
The lunch today will be a personal pepperoni pizza with a personal cheese pizza. The sides contain fresh broccoli, garden patch salad, fresh veggies with dip, fresh and canned assorted fruit. The alternate is Uncrustable with yogurt and granola. The Brunchy Yum box contains Trix yogurt, cheese cube, goldfish cinnamon graham fruit, fresh veggies with dip. And the weather today is partly cloudy with a high of 57.
Now, here are today's top stories. Today is Unity Day, a readathon event tomorrow, outside PD today. Now for a fact, 71% of students say that bullying is a problem at their school.
Please welcome Ms. McDonald.
I don't even need that because it picks me up. But thank you. All right, thank you, and it's a wonderful Wednesday. The sun is shining a lot nicer than yesterday, and we won't get blown away, so that's kind of nice. You heard it's Unity Day today. You'll see lots of people wearing orange, and that's because we take seriously this idea that there are 71% of students in this country who feel they've been bullied. So we have to talk a little bit about bullying. And there's one of my favorite posters. I have them hanging in the hall, and it says, "Is it bullying? When someone says or does something unintentionally hurtful and they do it once, only one time, that's called being rude. And when someone says or does something intentionally hurtful, that means they do it on purpose, and they do it once, that's called being mean." So we've all had somebody do something unintentionally. They say something and they didn't really mean to hurt your feelings, but it did anyway, or it made you uncomfortable. That's being rude. And you should still tell them, that's kind of rude. You shouldn't have said that. When somebody does it intentionally, which means they do something that's unkind, that's being mean. And if they do it only one time, we all have moments where we either on purpose do something mean for a reason, or sometimes we are rude and it comes across as mean. But where it becomes a problem is this next one, and I want you to listen very carefully, because there's a difference between being rude, being mean, and experiencing bullying. When someone says or does something intentionally, that means on purpose, that is hurtful, and they keep doing it, even after you tell them to stop or you show them that you're upset, that is called bullying. You have to speak up for yourself. It's called advocating. Somebody does something to you and you don't like it, and you tell them to stop, and they do it again, the first thing you should do is find an adult to help you, because that's the start of bullying. But if somebody keeps doing something, couple of days, or maybe it's even they do it one day and then don't do it for a couple of weeks, or it's the same thing, or they send you a text message, or they message you, or they email you something that's unkind, and you say, stop, I don't want you sending me this stuff. That is called cyberbullying. But when somebody says or does something to you, then you need to stand up to them, and if that doesn't stop them, you have got over 80 staff members here who want to make sure that you're not being bullied. So think about it. When somebody does something, was it unintentional? If it was, it's rude, and you should tell somebody, that was a really rude thing. You stepped on my words, or you said something about my clothes, I didn't like it. That's rude. The next is if they do it on purpose. That means they did it in the intention to hurt you. That's called being mean. But if somebody keeps doing something after you've told them to stop, that's called bullying. And here at Bluff Creek, we don't tolerate that. And Mrs. Best and I, and all the other adults here, we have a process for catching kids who bully. And actually, it involves their parents, and we have a bullying policy, actually. So we need your help to catch bullies or to stop them. Because, sometimes bullies do it because they've been bullied, but that's not an excuse. And if you see someone bullying somebody else, that's called being a bystander. Okay, so if I see somebody bullying one of these guys over here and I don't do anything about it, I am being a bystander. The right thing to do is, if you see somebody bullying someone, you stand up and you say, cut it out. That's not very nice. It's bullying. And you call them on it. But remember, there's over 80 adults here. We need you to tell us so we can help you. And so today, when you see people in orange, it's our way of saying, you know what? We don't believe in bullying. We won't put up with it here at Bluff Creek, and it needs to stop. And if you're being bullied and you feel you need to talk to somebody, remember those over 80 adults to come see. Now, did you know that tomorrow is the readathon? Well, we've got some awards, and you still can bring in your donations, or your sponsors. But we have some people that are going to get these very cool emoji bags, and we have them down in the office. And the emoji bags, I don't think they have anything in them, they're just cool bags. I'm gonna call names for that. So Gavin Haskin in grade 4, come on down. Meg Pinnock, come on down. Rupak Dasaranjo, come on down. Riley Rutledge, come on down. Chris Cheetah, come on down. Blake Kennedy, come on down. Zoe Charbonneau, come on down. Rama Nunella, come on down. William Lefebvre, come down. Maddie Barber in kindergarten, come on down. Peyton Renner, come on down. And Summer Latsky, come on down, and there'll be a bag for you. Now, you all have those bingo boards, and then last time I heard, nobody won the bingo yet. So I'm going to pull 3 more book titles, and I'll have Mrs. Ferris send these out. The Princess Truly, I Am Truly. Guys ever read that one?
No.
Okay. Periodic Table. That doesn't sound, if you're a science guy, you might like that. And this one here looks like, creepy pair of underwear. Okay. So those 3. Now, we also have some more dollars to give out. Amaya Calvente, come on down. Maddie Washburn, come on down. Ivana Pedreguera, come on down. Miguel Paras. Hennessy Saldana. Then we have some new ones. Those are from yesterday that didn't come down. Then we have Riley Ray Larson, Ruby Oritz, I almost forgot somebody, John Valentine, Marilyn Escandon Morelos, Ivette Roses Martinez, and Chelsea Wang. So if you come down, you can get your $6 certificates. Now the book fair is open through Friday, and tomorrow is our readathon. Mrs. McDonald and Mrs. Best are going to call what we call deer time. So everybody has to carry a book with them all day long. So make sure you have your book with you, because when we say deer, which is drop everything and read, you need to stop what you're doing and read. And there's going to be, I know all the clusters are doing something exciting, and we have special guest readers. And the guest readers will be people that are going to, we've even got some therapy dogs coming in. So it should be an exciting day tomorrow, and then on Friday is Grand Friends Day. So this week is going to go out with a bang, and it sounds like, they're saying maybe Friday night my favorite word of snow is going to be coming, because we might have a little trace of it on the ground on Saturday, which makes me very happy. So make today a wonderful Wednesday, and back to our announcers.
Thank you for watching. Our broadcast was brought to you by Parker Mancini
And Reagan Johnson.
and our tech crew, Ollie J. Have a great day at school. Remember to roar with pride. R-O-A, Dad, roar!